With astrology-informed yoga classes, you can maximize positive planetary influences, minimize negative planetary influences, and live as your highest self. Visit discoverastroyoga.com and join the Astro Yoga experience to get ongoing guidance on how to change your yoga practice based on astrology.
Hello, my friends. Welcome to an Aries headache yin yoga session with me. It's Devin Davies here, and I have a couple props to get started. We have 2 blocks and 1 bolster, and that's about all you're going to need to get started. I'm going to take a seat on my block. This helps to elongate the spine, release the knees, release the hips, and feel nice and long in the body. I'm going to roll my shoulders back and glide them down the back of my spine. For the breathing exercise today, we're going to practice alternating nostril breathing. Look at the shape of my hand here. This is the shape that we'll use, placing the 3 middle fingers on the third eye. We will now use the pinky and the thumb. Here is an example of how we'll do this. See my thumb moving here, and on the other side, you'll notice my pinky is also mobile. I'm going to be plugging one nostril while I breathe through the other, and then switching the side that I'm plugging and breathing through the alternate side, hence alternate nostril breathing. To get started, go ahead and exhale your breath. Place your thumb down on your nostril and inhale through your left side. Close the left nostril and exhale through the right. Inhale through the right and then close the right. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left and then close the left. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right and then close the right. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left and then close the left. Exhale through the right. And then inhale through the right. Close the right and exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close the left. And then exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. And then close the right. And then exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close the left and exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close the right and exhale through the left. Place your hand down, take a deep inhale, open the mouth, and exhale audibly, nice and long. Allow the shoulders to relax, blink the eyes, roll the shoulders back again. Perhaps you take another deep breath and acclimate to this oxygenization. Let's move on to all fours for cat-cow. Watch my arms here as I place my hands beneath my shoulders wrapping my elbows in toward my body. Toes can be curled or they could be flat. Inhale and look up. Exhale and press the ground away and arch the back. Inhale and look up, lowering the belly. Exhale, press the ground away and arch the back. Really experience and feel this. Inhale, look up, lower the belly. Exhale, arch the back and lower the head. Inhale, look up. Exhale, push the ground away and arch the back. Place the feet flat on the floor, sit back onto the heels and push the ground away, lowering the head to the earth for child's pose. Come back onto all fours. Just begin to rock the hips around the knees, back and forth in a U shape, right to left, rocking them around the knees to stretch and release the spine. Warm up the wrists a little bit. And now, let's take a seat and get into butterfly pose. So, soles of the feet touching if possible, if that's comfortable for you. I'm going to grab my 2 blocks because this is an option of placing the blocks beneath the knees if you need a little extra support, or go ahead and pull them in toward the center of the body if that helps you to feel supported. You can also remove them and just allow the knees to head toward the earth. Take a hold of the feet, inhale, look up, exhale, and gently fold forward. We're going to take a second to breathe here, just allowing the spine again to release. We're releasing some of the tension that Aries is often holding as a person of leadership, a thinker, and an intellectual, mind-oriented person. On your next inhale, roll up. I want you to take a hold of your knees and draw them toward the center of your body. Exhale, release, allow the knees to go back down. Take another breath, look up. Exhale and roll forward again. Allowing the spine to release, allowing the head to release. We are focusing on releasing tension that's gathered in the head. Inhale, come back up to sitting, and now just watch the screen as I show you an example of how I'm going to get into shoelace pose. So I'm going to wrap my right leg around my left. So now I've got knee stacked on knee. Let me turn so you can get another view here. My feet are going out in the opposite directions, and then I'm just going to sit back. If you need something to sit on one edge, one corner of your bolster. Okay, now watch this. Here's another thing you can do. If when you go to wrap your foot over, it's tight, grab your foot like this at the ankle and gently help it around. Awesome. Don't worry about how you sit back and that your feet aren't in perfect placement because you can straighten them out once you're seated. And again, if you need something to sit on one end of your bolster because we're going to use your blocks. Now I'm going to get myself into this pose, and you can see here how I really straighten my feet out after the fact. There we go. And sitting back, and then I'm going to straighten my feet out so that my feet are actually by my side near my hips. And look at the look at the block placement here. So we have one block on the lowest setting, one on the highest. Kind of making a T, and I'm going to set these right in front of me. Now, I'm just going to confess it now. I have really tight wrists today, but watch what we're doing now. I'm going to place my left elbow straight on the block, and I'm going to glide my right elbow in and take a hold of my fingertips because that's literally all I have today. Some of you will be able to wrap your hands around, and I love you for it and so glad that you can. Today, I'm just not there. But I'm going to take a breath, inhale, exhale, and lower my head down and rest it in the crevice of my arms. And of course, I'm going to breathe. So if you're not here yet, it's okay. We're going to be here for a minute. So take your time getting into the pose. And guess what? If arms just aren't working for you today, that's fine. You can just place your forehead on your block and release your hands down to your side or beside the blocks, right around aligned where your feet are, if that works better for you today. We are releasing tension around the shoulder blades, around the shoulders, throughout the arms, deep in the hips and the legs. As I mentioned before, Aries is a masterful thinker and leader. A lot of this intellectual energy and this mind energy that's powered by Mars and gets stuck in the head. I was really not surprised, but I found it interesting to find out that Aries is prone to headaches and migraines. So in an Aries season or Aries placement in the sky, we may all get a little tense. When you're ready, gently release your arms down to the ground. Gently lift the head. Smile and roll the shoulders back. You can remove your blocks for a moment. Resituate yourself. I'm going to assist my top leg back behind me and just sit on my heels here. Breathing here for a moment. This is a nice ankle stretch. And let's switch sides. So here we go. And remember, you can assist that left foot over the right knee, sitting back on one end of your bolster if you would like. Situating your feet in the way that feels right for you and bringing your blocks back in front of you. And remember, like I said before, if you choose not to engage your arms in the twist, it's perfectly fine. You can just place them out, stretched to the side, and put your head on the top of the block. Or lift both arms, place the right elbow on the block, and slide the left elbow on top and down into the fold. Take a hold of the fingertips or wrap the hands around each other and lower the head down. Take a deep breath here. Exhale and release. Look at me. I'm trying to situate myself. I'm about to fall off my block. You're not alone in figuring this out, and I hope that you find exactly where you need to be so that you can be still and breathe and exhale and let go. The strength of Aries is powerful. Aries energy is that of a warrior, the great fire of Mars. And that can be very empowering, and it can also be a heavy load to carry, especially in the mind. And so, where we place our energy and our attention is where energy and attention gathers. And so, here as we breathe and release tension in the shoulders and the spine allowing the body and the head to get heavy. We are letting go of the things we've been holding on to, and we're allowing ourselves to be new. With every exhale, allow yourself to become heavier and more relaxed. Attempt to extend the exhale out longer than the inhale, activating the parasympathetic nervous system, releasing the war, releasing the fight, letting it all. And I'm just going to be quiet here for a moment as you do that. Connecting to the heart as it beats, connecting to the breath as it flows, releasing and relaxing. On your next inhale, gently release the bind of the arms and place the hands down at your side. Slowly roll up and smile, please. Breathe into the body. Maybe you take a nice long exhale with the mouth open. You did good. That was deep. You're letting go today. I can feel it. Helping the foot around. So now both feet are behind me. And I'm going to take a seat on my heels, rolling my shoulders back, sitting up nice and tall, smiling into the body as I relax. Taking a big breath with an open mouth as I exhale and let it all go. Take a couple breaths like that, if you will. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth with a big open mouth and letting it all go. All right. So for our next pose, I've got the bolster right about here. And I'm going to grab 2 blocks and place them where my head will be when I lay over my bolster. So I'm going to back my hips up to my bolster, extend my feet out toward the bottom of the mat. And now I'm going to remove the flesh from beneath my sits bones, just like this. See that? Get that out of the way. I'm going to prepare to roll back gently over the bolster. So we'll do that on an inhale, exhale, and roll back. Situate the blocks beneath your head like a pillow. And watch these different placements that you can have for your arms. So I have some down. This would be the deeper opening right here, up above the head. But here's a few more. Cactus arms, down at your side, or even on your belly. I'm going to go for the deeper opening, so I'm going to go up, overhead, and allow my hands to relax, and then just allow my arms to gently open and fall where they may. We're going for this deep opening across the back and side body. We are actually affecting the gallbladder meridian, which you might be surprised to know is connected to headaches. I know. Relax the feet and breathe. settle into this position where we release tension in the neck, in the back and shoulders, and especially along the deep side body. If you have your arms up overhead, you can feel it. If you start with your arms low, you can bring them higher as it goes. Now check this out. I'm going to remove one block now. Yes, my body has opened up. It's given me a little more. So I'm going to just remove one block. And when you feel right and ready, you can do the same. Breathing here. Oh, this feels amazing. Relaxing into it. Releasing the tension that we've stored in the gallbladder. The tension that's accumulated in our mind. Breathing now. Do your best to extend your exhale out a little longer than your inhale. So perhaps you breathe in for a count of 4. Maybe you exhale for a count of 6 or for a count of 8. But just relax. If you want to relax deeper, inhale through your nose, open your mouth, and exhale through your mouth. Nice and long, making almost like the sound of the ocean. Yes. And as you release and relax, your body is giving you more. We have a couple more moments here. I'm just going to be quiet and let you breathe. When you are ready, draw your hands down. Place one hand beneath your neck, and with the other hand, go down and take a hold of the side of your mat. Bend your knees and place your feet flat on the floor. Inhale, engage your core. Exhale, and draw your body up. Gently now, take a moment. Just sit in easy pose and take a couple breaths. Feel yourself present in your body. And when you're ready, you can begin to remove the props from your mat. Next, we will do a deep twist. You might still want one block for this twist. So you're going to lie flat on your back with your feet flat on your mat and your knees bent. Keep your block close by in case you need it. We are executing this twist, which is a sort of double twist, to release tension in the head. So I'm going to lift my right leg and send it over my left leg. I've crossed my legs. I'm going to ascend my left knee to the right side of my body. So this creates a deep opening across the left side of my body from my left shoulder all the way down well, really my left armpit all the way down to my left knee. And here you can see a potential for using the block. So you can place the block beneath your knee on any of the settings for support at any point in time of the pose. Arms go overhead. You can choose cactus arms, so your shoulders, your elbows are just straight out 90 degrees. Or you can take hold of your elbows overhead. And this would be the deeper version of this opening. The gallbladder meridian, that's not the same as the gallbladder organ, but the meridian itself runs along the side of the body, but it also almost does almost like a snail or a seashell pattern along the ear, behind the ear, and along the skull. And as we're able to release and renew the energy flow in this meridian, we are able to release energy that may be trapped in the head. So really breathe into this opening that elongates the body from the knee all the way across the hip, the side body, through the armpit, up the arm. I invite you to look to the left if that feels comfortable for you. Breathe and relax. Like I mentioned before, if the pose gets too deep, grab a block and place it beneath your knee to support your knee, even if you didn't have one there before. Listen to your body and do not move into pain when you're practicing yoga, on or off the mat. Take an inhale, an exhale, and release your arms. Guide your knees up toward the ceiling and guide your hips flat to the earth. Flatten your shoulders to the earth and release the twist in your leg. Draw your knees into your chest and begin to rock back and forth. Massaging the lower back, aligning the hips next to one another. And now, if you'd like, you can slide to the other side of your mat and we can do the other side. So once again, I'm wrapping this time my left foot over my right, and my right knee is going to guide my lower body to the left side of my body. I'm lifting my arms overhead and deciding what opening feels best for my arms. So right now, clasping my elbows with my hands feels like the perfect opening. But again, I could be in cactus arms, or I could have my arms just relaxing overhead. Whatever feels like a comfortable opening. So you can feel this from your right armpit all the way down the right side of your body, all the way to your right knee. And I encourage you to look to the right to deepen the stretch. Breathe here. And remember to engage props as you need them. We are releasing and freeing energy that is stored in the meridians along the head, an acknowledgement of the energy of Aries, the strong warrior energy, this highly thoughtful and powerful energy, this Mars energy that knows how to manifest and create the things that it wants. But this can be a head-heavy energy. This can be a fiery masculine energy. And it takes a yin session to release this power. And yin is not only yoga. Yin could be you resting in the ocean as you embody the waves. Yin could be you in meditation. Yin is you in a state of relaxation. And yin is required for yang. The powerful and fiery energy of Aries. Take an inhale and release the arms down. Once again, we're going to guide the knees to guide the hips. And then we'll place the hips flat on the earth and resituate the shoulders flat on the earth, feet flat on the earth, and then draw the knees up into the body and just rock. Massage, massage, massage. Extend the feet up and take a hold of the big toes. Draw the toes out to your side and rock from right to left for happy baby. And this is sort of reminding the hips where they're supposed to be, reminding the spine and everyone where they're supposed to be. Release the feet down to the earth, hip width distance apart. Place the hands next to the hips. Inhale, exhale, and press the hands and feet down into earth as you lift the hips up toward the sky. Exhale down. One more. Inhale, exhale, hips press up, and push the feet and hands into the earth, and release. Take one more if you'd like, and when you're done, draw your knees into your chest one more time and then send the feet out to the edges and the corners of the mat. Release the hands out beyond the mat for Shavasana. Thank you so much for practicing with me. If you had a tension headache at the start of this, I hope that it is gone and you have cleared your mind for your many miraculous plans and manifestations in the power of this Aries energy. And remember our alternating nostril breathing from the beginning of our practice today. Remember that breathing, and as we sent oxygen into the head, how it calmed us, how it cleared us and reset us. Reconnect to that breathing now as you send air into your nasal passageway. Allow it to hit your third eye. Allow it to fill your head. And as you exhale, allow it to lighten your body, lighten your jaw, lighten your forehead, lighten your shoulders. And allow your body to be heavy into the earth as you breathe. And when you're ready, begin to wake your body up, tingling, moving fingers, moving toes. Place your feet flat on the floor and rock your body up to sitting. Come into easy pose with me. I just want to thank you for practicing. I hope you're smiling. Namaste. See you next time.
If you enjoyed today's class, make sure you like and subscribe. If you're interested in learning how you can align your yoga practice based on the current planetary positions, visit discoverastroyoga.com and join the Astro Yoga experience.